People are mad at me because I left a hot girl at a bar in a video. Essentially, this girl wrote in her bio that she'd buy drinks for whoever beats her in pool. So we matched and agreed to play pool at the bar Better Days in Miami. And when I arrived, I brought my own pool stick. I also noticed she was filming me. And then I gave her that work in pool. Made her buy me a drink, like she said. And then I left because I didn't want to be filmed. And people are saying I should be embarrassed because I went home alone when there was a hot girl there. And that because she's a 10 and I'm a guy, that I didn't have the right to leave. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Love money. Women love money. Women will leave a man they love for a man with money. Hundo.
No, that's not true.
But I never hear a man say, oh, her bag's brilliant. Oh, look at her bag. I hear girls say he's got a nice watch, he's got a nice car, he's got a nice this, he's got a nice that. That is because they love money. A man don't care what car you drive. Facts. Do you know? A man will upgrade you. Facts.
That's an interesting point, actually. I've never thought about that. That is
man don't care what handbag you come. You can come with a private handbag. You can care.
It depends what position the man's in, though, because let me tell you, if the man's getting the bus, he cares that you've got a car. Like, he likes the fact that
if you haven't, he don't care, though. But if you're both on the bus, if you're both on the bus, she is trying to upgrade her Oyster card to a passenger seat. Hundo, before she even gets a driving test. Big facts, I'm telling you.
You're very beautiful. What's your sign?
Thank you. Astrology sign?
Yes.
Scorpio.
Damn. Can't do it. What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, never mind. What? What's your sign? Oh, no, I can't do it.
Why?
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, no, we can't do it.
What?
What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, we can never work. I'm a Pisces as well. We can't do it. You're very beautiful. What's your sign?
Virgo.
Oh, we can never work. What's your sign? Oh, I could never. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
I could never. What's your sign? Oh, I could never. What's your sign?
Gemini.
What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
You thought I was filming you? What's your sign?
Virgo. You already know.
Oh, we can,
Virgo energy.
we can never work. We can never work. What's your sign?
Today, we're looking at women being rejected in the second part of Women Being Humbled and Rejected series, and in the first clip you just saw, this guy rejected an apparently hot girl at the bar because he was uncomfortable with her filming him on the first date. As soon as she left him, she shared it on social media to try and get the attention of other people and share her sob story. But the fact is that she just couldn't handle being rejected. She couldn't handle that while most people thought she was a 10, this guy didn't care about that and just left her when he wanted to. For that burn to her ego, she posted about it online to get the attention and validation of other men and women, just so she could feel better about herself after twisting the narrative against the man. The man was absolutely not obligated to stay on the date with her just because she was a 10. Looks really don't matter if the personality isn't worth it. And this guy was an alpha, not a simp. Then we have a man who's speaking the forsaken truth that women will never admit to. Women love money. Plain and simple. Guys don't care how much money a woman makes or how expensive her bag is. They don't care how expensive her heels are or what car she drives. Guys will happily upgrade the woman if she wants, but money is the last thing guys are attracted to when it comes to women. Guys want feminine women, peace, warmth, simplicity, and loyalty. Women love money. They want the most expensive designer clothes and bags. They judge guys based on the cars they drive, the house they live in, the money in their accounts, how much salary they earn, which restaurants they go to, and countless other things that are all related to money. Simply said, women are pretty much obsessed with money and will always choose the guy with more money. Sure, not all women are gold diggers, but they really do obsess over money, and it's unfortunate to realize that whatever personality a man may be, he will only be loved on the condition of money. That's the reality, guys. In the third clip, we have another guy who goes around and asks women their horoscopes and insinuates how he can't be with those women, totally rejecting them. He's doing it to see their reactions, which are priceless. Modern women clearly have no respect for men anymore. And I think the majority of guys have decided not to talk to these women because they have realized this. Men have made the decision to just refrain from any actions that enable women to treat them disrespectfully and to belittle them. Men have noticed that women's treatment of men has worsened over time. They have made the decision to put their name, integrity, and respect before the disdain and denigration that women have shown them. Seriously. I'd be much better off avoiding women myself because, I promise, I've heard tales of girls harassing women who then calling the cops on them. Obviously, there was nothing wrong with the men, they just weren't as attractive or perhaps didn't make millions of dollars. So why then would I or anyone else subject themselves to anything like this? It is not logical. Additionally, I believe that a significant portion of women are simply no longer worth contacting. I believe women desire men's validation in public so they may flaunt it in their circles, embarrass the man, and feel validated, something they might lack in every aspect of their real life. Can one even approach modern women? Not under these circumstances. Men simply have had it with women's constant whining and unreasonable expectations. Women don't desire unattractive men. Anyone who drives a Honda or Toyota instead of the latest Tesla is not who they are looking for. They won't settle for a man who makes less than a certain amount of money. They keep cheating on men despite having everything they want. And they certainly don't want to approach guys because, guess what, they can't seem to hold a basic conversation with strangers. I mean, that's what women say about men who approach them, right? So, when the situation is flipped, it's the same with them. Men are now beginning to wake up and realize everything. They have no time to waste caring about women who are pointless to interact with. Women don't seem to be aware of how unfair the game is for men, in general. I believe the reason is that males typically weigh the advantages and disadvantages of any decision before acting. The disadvantages of approaching women today outweigh the advantages by a wide margin. Today, approaching women nearly always results in humiliation, being called a weirdo, or just being ignored and socially shunned. Why? Because most males are perceived by women as predators or desperate men. They will be fine if they already know a guy and want him to contact them, but that is another matter. But it is simply not worthwhile for a male to approach an unidentified woman. There are too many risks. Social embarrassment, total ignorance, and a generalized dread of rejection are just some of the reasons why men choose to avoid approaching women. If a man approached a lady respectfully to start a conversation, she would likely embarrass him more often than not. In a video I saw, a man makes an absolute mess of himself by trying to talk to a woman without being rude or odd. The woman fabricated the claim that the contact was unusual and posted it to social media for laughs, attention, and perhaps a shot at becoming viral. I found myself thinking why in the world I would want to approach a woman today as I saw this happen. To understand why this is happening, we also need to understand that different women treat different guys in different ways. I want you guys to think about social standing and how one's value affects how they are treated. Think about times when you were approached by a homeless person in your own life. You went on the defensive right away and determined not to talk to them or give them anything. The same is true for women. They're big on social status and image. Even though their circumstances are significantly worse now than they were a century ago. Women must constantly be extra cautious since a man may take them against their will at any time. Thanks for watching Manfulness. Show us your love and support, like you always do, by hitting the like button and pressing subscribe.